Welcome to the Youthful Kitchen Cultivators by the Meal Prep Artists. Hey everybody, your host Danielle, and welcome fall. I love fall. Baking, cooking, all kinds of fun stuff happen in the fall. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to be making some smashed, stuffed potatoes, and these are so good. You can literally eat them as a meal all by themselves, a little dollop of sour cream, and you're good to go. If this is your first time joining us, let me tell you my why. I have always loved working in the food industry as a server, bartender in the restaurant business. Growing up on a large farm in the Midwest has given me inspiration to help others learn how to eat wisely and how to spend their money sensibly on food. We also use ingredients that are very inexpensive, and most of the time you have them right in your cupboard. I find it most important to teach the youth how to grow their own food and bring it straight from the garden right to the table. Join us on our video podcast as we learn to make healthier choices with our food and be able to make food that is delicious in such little time. I want to start off by saying how much I appreciate everybody's support in this. Our top listening podcast is iHeartRadio. Thank you, iHeart. And running up after that one is Apple Podcasts. So I appreciate that. If anybody's interested in what the top podcasts are, I have Homemade Pasta Sauce is number 1, Season 1, Episode 6. Stuffed Portobello Mushrooms, Season 1, Episode 11. Hugs and Quiches, Season 1, Episode 10. And Stuffed Cabbage Rolls, Season 1, Episode 16. Go check those out. They have already had over 20 downloads. Little celebration with some fireworks there. All right, getting back to our smashed stuffed potatoes. All right, so what you are going to need is a pan. I used a pan, like a brownie pan. You can use like a cupcake pan. And so I had 12 of the small yellow potatoes, some oil, and some salt. Then for my filling, I used steamed carrots, steamed broccoli, and steamed onion. I used green onion. You can use whatever onion you would like. Even shallots would be perfect. Grab any kind of grated cheese for the topping, and don't forget your sour cream for the side. Once you have all of your items, meet me back here and we are going to make a delicious, healthy, fulfilling dinner. Okay, so get those potatoes put into the pan, and you are going to poke some holes into them with your fork and put some oil on each one and also some salt. Throw them in the oven at 350 degrees until they are soft enough for you to smash. Now in the meantime, while those are baking, you are going to steam your veggies and mash them up just like you would making mashed potatoes, adding any seasoning that you would like. Once everything is mashed up and your potatoes are ready, go ahead and pull them out of the oven. You are going to take a small glass, big enough but small enough to where they fit into the pan, and you are going to just simply smash the potato down and then add in your mashed veggie topping. Sprinkle with a little cheese on top, and then you will throw them back into the oven, but this time you will put it on broil. Be sure, if you are using a high broil, that you keep an eye on your cheese. You don't want it to burn. If you use low broil, still keep an eye on it, watching for that cheese to melt. When the cheese is melty, pull them out, slice them in half, Add your dollop of sour cream and enjoy. You can find my podcast on all podcast platforms. Join me next week where we will be making salmon with a artichoke cheese sauce. So delicious. Keep listening and sharing with all your friends, all your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For any questions or advertisements, please send us a text in the show note link. Bye, friends. See you next week.